Damn it! I'm an idiot. I had the microphone muted. Sorry. Um, yeah, that is the intro that we use for the uh, what's it for the normal show. But now that I got the OBS up and working okay, um, looks like things are going good. Bit rate, I might have to change some settings. There's a couple things I got. I don't have the soundboard connected. I had to uninstall, then reinstall OBS. Oh, okay, you're at the ER. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everything ends up okay. Um, let's see what things I got. I've been doing stuff, man. Kahanu knows. Kahanu definitely knows. We've been doing a couple things. Hey, Mr. Snyder, he's running for Congress down in Florida, folks. We're trying to take out Kathy Castor. So definitely support his campaign if you're on X. You know, please support how you can. In fact, I'm going to go in and I'm going to retweet this link just so people can find us. But yeah, there's been stuff going. Um, let's see. I've got some letters I'm doing. We're trying to put a joint letter together. Once we get the verbiage down the way I want it, or in the way that the other people who are going to be joint signers, the way they want it, we are going to then take that and probably do another petition. So that way, this one is to uh, both congressional committees for the VA, and both the Senate and the House. So we're doing that letter. We'll try to get that into petition form, but pretty much we're just asking the VA for a whole bunch of stuff, like, you know, your police should wear body cams. To me, seems like a no-brainer, but for others, seems to be an issue. I do have this set up so that I can bring in guests. So if anyone wants to come in, I do have the link, and you can join me as a guest. I've been working on that. I'm trying to get OBS to work with Restream guests. It can be a bit of a bear. I won't lie. Just because when you search for this stuff and you're researching it, people aren't exactly clear as to what's going on. Let's see. Big stuff happening in the news. Well, the Biden administration does not want to give our military members any type of a raise. Whoa. Hold on. I'm trying to. There we go. Trying to set that webcam up. Actually, you know what? I'm going to move them this way. There we go. A little bit better. Man, I'm kind of dark on this thing. Here, let me do this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to plug in. I got this super bright ring light. I'm going to go ahead and plug that in. Let's see. That put a little bit more light onto my face. That's yeah. Some of these lights, they just don't have a dimmer switch. That would be so great. They have these steps, and with LEDs, they're not always the greatest. Restream keeps showing me the same. Like I can see the updates on all of your comments, but yeah, keep send me the same stuff. And let me move this. Oh, hold on here. We're gonna make a change. Sorry. There we go. That looks a little bit better. That way you guys can see the VeteranNationFoundation.com. I'm probably going to move that around a bit. I'm thinking I'll move stuff around. So that's what I'm doing. A lot of background stuff. Um, uh, did you guys like the starting soon? Here, let me show you guys. This was the starting soon. Do you guys like that? I was playing around with this, adding the fireworks and the kitty cat. Just having fun. New boot goofing. uh, we got people in here. That's good. That's good. Always good to have you guys in here. So yeah, we'll be doing some letters. I already started on the verbiage. I gotta get it into Google Docs. Maybe I'll do that tonight. Yeah, pull up Google Docs and just put in there. I don't want to put people's personally identifiable information without their approval. So that's why I got it set up the way that I do. So that's just how the cookie crumbles, I guess. Dinner. Angel made pasta this evening, so I was a spoiled little boy. I'm a fat kid at heart. I love food. The comedy event, you guys. I know some of you saw the stream for that. That was a success. I was very happy with the way that turned out. It was an exhausting day, though. I had to drive. I got stuck in LA traffic. Had to drive 2 hours, and then and then we were working, and it was pretty much nonstop. Yeah, Angel hooked me up. I had some tortellinis because a family recipe that we make is tortellini soup, and it's my great grandmother's recipe. So I was saving all that stuff, but there's a lot of ingredients I got to get, and I'd forgotten some before, and those tortellinis, they were gonna go bad. So she was like, "Hey, do you mind if I use these for making pasta tonight?" I was like, "No, go right ahead." Okay, I see Patriot 911 News in here. He has had the soup. He has had the soup, so he knows it's very good. This thing is still. There we go. I'm still. There we go. We're all aligned now. You can see. I clean my desk. It's also for Conspiracy Kitty if he tries to jump on the stream. I swear that cat drives me crazy. There we go. Let's see what's been happening here. Yep, very good. Yeah, it's excellent soup. I am not a soup guy. Nope. Speaking of which, here is Conspiracy Kitty. Say hello to all the people, and let's talk about the conspiracies. Did Fauci? Was it planned? He's like, you're not gonna get me on camera saying this stuff. What do you think? You think you're a parrot? And you think I'm a pirate? Is that what we were doing right now? Yeah, he's been telling me all about the Fauci conspiracies ever since he was in front of Congress there. Okay, yeah, this is my chair. People don't want to see your butt. People do like cats, though. Really? This cat just drives me crazy. Just drives me crazy, I swear. He doesn't even know what he wants to do, people. You can follow him on Twitter at Kitty Conspires, because Conspiracy Kitty was already taken for some odd reason. Apparently, there's another one out there. I've got a tweet that went. It didn't go viral, but it's at least not yet. It's getting some attention. 3,500 views so far. I said, I wish welfare was as hard to get as VA healthcare. Because yeah, we get the short end of the stick. I'm looking to see, can I change? No. Okay. I'll play with it later. I'm just looking at my chat scroll over here. But yeah, that's the Biden administration is actively against raising military wages. And it's like, why? You do realize these are people who we rely on to keep safe. I just don't get it. Especially at the same time, he's telling us to pay for people's student loans. You know, I would much rather pay the military than I would a person who made a horrible decision at, with their degree and everything in college. So, and for those of you who are Jeremy Hales fans, you may have seen on my YouTube community pages, and I think I put it in one of the groups. I did get some stuff back from the Attorney General, and I have since sent letters out to Governor Ron DeSantis and to the Department of Justice requesting an investigation of the Levy County Sheriff's Department. How does he expect the recruiters to get more people to sign up if they get paid more flipping burgers? Exactly. And you know, he wants all these illegal immigrants to get citizenship. They want to give them amnesty. If you want to give them amnesty, that's a perfect way to do it right there, is get them into the military. Because, you know, if you're in the military, you get a chance to become naturalized. I've known several people who've done it. And, you know, I don't want amnesty. I don't think people who are here already should be able just to cut in front of the line. But I see some opportunities there. This thing looks like, this webcam looks fuzzy, like I'm in behind a filter. Maybe it's the light. But I see some opportunities there. Like, I think back to during the Great Depression, we did things like the WPA. You know, maybe for some of these people who are coming here illegally, if they want to obtain their citizenship, they should have to volunteer, you know, for like a period of 7 years. You know, you could do, you could give them opportunities for things like Peace Corps. You could also do things like have them, sorry, I'm just going to switch something up that I'm realizing now I don't like. You can have them, sorry, it's not working the way I want it to. There we go. And you guys see it, I just adjusted the little scroll. Yeah, give them like 7 years where they can volunteer for our local governments, our local and state governments. And, you know, they can do all types of projects, beautification projects, cleaning things up, helping with backlogs of data entry, stuff like that. And just make our local and state governments a little bit more effective. Give them a period of like 7 years to get their citizenship, of 7 years of volunteering X amount of days and X amount of times, right? Just like how we do with the military and the Peace Corps. You join those, you give that service to the country, and yeah, we're going to offer you citizenship. So I think having something like that, but make it a longer period. If you're willing to go in the military, yeah, 4 years, you can get your citizenship. You can apply. For this other volunteer work, make it a little bit more. You have to give more of your time in terms of volunteer years of volunteers, successful volunteer years. I think that would be a good way to kind of allow them to get citizenship without amnesty. I was thinking about that today. Just things that go through my mind. When I come on and I do these random streams, you guys are going to get just a stream of consciousness. Sorry. if you don't like it, not much I can tell you. Just checking out the health of the stream here. Okay, things look good. We got a couple things where it's dropped down, but overall, so yeah, I had that tweet go, and it's getting attention. It is getting some attention. So, you know, I'm the type of person. I'm like John Taffer. I hate excuses. I love solutions. Did you guys check out that video that I had on the channel of, let's see if I can pull this one up. It was of the, hold on here. Yeah, it was of it's a pilot, and he's flying, and his co-pilot just jumps out the freaking window. Okay, here, let me do a window capture. Oh wait, no, that's not what I want to do. See, this is why you folks are here with me. Whoa. Undid the wrong thing. Let me get this up. There we go. Boom. Okay. Alright. You guys will see this in just a moment here. I get frustrated some days. I get frustrated. Let's see. I'm going to mute this. It's in my... There we go. Okay, let's... there's that. Okay, now let me unmute this. This is crazy.
My co-pilot just ran out the back of the plane. He just did what now? He just ran out the back of the plane. So you don't have a co-pilot on, you said? No, he just jumped out the back of the plane. Right. Would you like me to circle where he left at? Say that again? Would you like me to circle where he got out at, or you got me on track? We still have you on track. Did you need something else? No, the dude literally jumped out the back of the plane without a parachute. Silence. You said did you need to do something else, circle or something? Or? No, I need to land. I'm just making you aware you're going to have a dead body out where I just called you at. He just jumped out the back of the plane. City 02 Road.
it, I, what I love about that clip is how chill the the air traffic controller is. He's just like, yeah, well, these things happen. But yeah, just flying along, and the co-pilot's like, I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm done with it all, and just jumps out the back of the plane without a parachute. uh, Pretty funny stuff. Did you guys see the Supreme Court today ruled that the pistol brace rule it's now dead. It is finally dead and gone, and we don't have to deal with that anymore. That's the ATF coming up with its own, its own rules. In fact, did that? I know that one was supposed to go after the Chevron doctrine. That was one of them. Let's see, is this one? Yeah, that. So the Chevron doctrine is this thing out there that says when Congress passes a law, the agencies get to determine what they meant by that law, which was complete and total BS. And because the courts just didn't want to be bothered. Well, guess what? That's your damn job. It's your you have judicial review. That's what you're supposed to do. But they back in '87, I believe it was, they passed the Chevron doctrine, and ever since then, the deep state has been determining how they're going to how they're going to interpret these laws, and that's what the ATF was absolutely doing. And I'm trying to find the name of the case, but yeah, so they're now challenging these cases. So it looks like they were issued by the National Marine Fisheries Service. Requires a hearing. So it was fishing vessels. That's the big one. This one was kind of one, but the Supreme Court justices, they were arguing this case, and even the liberals on the court were like, yeah, we don't really like the Chevron doctrine. It's too much power in the hands of the administration and the government agencies. So today's ruling, today's ruling, and then there's a couple other rulings that are pending that appear to. It looks like we're probably going to lose the Chevron doctrine, and thank God, because it's just horrible law. It undoes the checks and balances. Like, the courts just need to do their job. And the FBI, the FCC, the FAA, the EPA, none of the DOJ, the ATF, they shouldn't be judge, jury, and executioner. They should say, well, we think it's this. I should be able to challenge and say, I think it's this. And then we go in front of, a judge and argue all this stuff out. But that's not what's been happening. So, yeah, we're seeing it. The ATF got smacked down pretty hard. There's still one more gun case. This was the pistol brace rule. There's still the ghost gun case. So we're going to have two big wins, because I expect that one to be a win for the Second Amendment. Me and TC, we had a very short little conversation, but he was talking about Trump. And he was saying how Republicans, Trump is not the be-all, end-all savior, and I do agree with him on that. But he was talking about how Trump passed the bump stock ban. And he was saying that Trump's against the Second Amendment, and that's wrong. Trump did an executive order on the bump stock ban because they were trying to pass BS legislation to ban all assault weapons, which we all know is unconstitutional. The assault weapons ban in the 90s was never successfully challenged because there was a federal judge assuming he was a very anti-Second Amendment guy, and he was assuming all control over every gun case. Which, if that sounds ridiculous, it's because it was. And with that now being in the past, there's no, an assault weapons ban would be absolutely unconstitutional. But rather than try to fight an assault weapons case, which is going to take years, Trump just said, you know what, they're trying to do this in Congress, I'm just going to ban bump stocks and like take the legs out from that, because bump stocks, you know, there are people who do question their constitutionality, and you know, I don't see the National Firearms Act being repealed anytime soon. I know there are people who are like, oh, it's against the Second Amendment. I agree with you. I just don't see it being found unconstitutional yet. That's going to take a long time, as I see it. And this is not, you know, you have to pick your battles. And this has been my problem with Republicans. Their big issue has always been abortion. And the thing is, abortion, we just had another loss on it. It's a loser issue. And they keep pushing that as like the main issue. And it's like, you gotta give that up. Guns are a winner issue. If Republicans if they want to win a lot more seats, come solidly out in favor of the Second Amendment, because guns are a winner issue, and they cross party lines. There's a lot of Democrats out there that like their guns, and they don't like that their party is trying to take people's guns. They want to be safe. So the Republicans should absolutely, when we start looking at the next Supreme Court justices and people who should be, they should absolutely look at the Second Amendment instead of abortion. But you have all these groups out there who think that abortion is the winner issue, and it's not. It's a loser issue. And that's why it took 40 years to get Roe v. Wade repealed. But with that, you now have to do these state fights. And that's where this lies right now. That's so, you know, I'm a big proponent of the Second Amendment. I really don't care about abortion, to be honest. It's not my thing. I'm not an evangelical Christian. I'm not gonna, you know, I am a Christian, but I don't feel it's helpful for me to take my religion and try to dictate to others through the lens of religion. I believe in natural law. I would much rather dictate to others through the morality and lens of natural law. That's what people like Martin Luther King did. And you know, people should absolutely study natural law. It's a way to discuss morality without invoking religion. And there's people out there who just want to argue religion, and not really my thing. I'm not going to do it. Sorry. Man, what is that? Oh. I got stuff all over my desk. I got to clean it. So, big win for the Second Amendment today. Actually, very huge win. It's going to have a lot of trickle down and a lot of repercussions going forward. I just realized something. I think I might be missing something. And I don't know where I put it. That's okay. So, excuse me. It's late for me right now. It's almost 10. Yeah, I got more people following me. Welcome. If you just followed me and you're watching the stream, welcome. I gotta go through and follow these people back. Some good people here. A lot of people with some big followings are starting to follow me. Interesting. I must be saying something right, and they're wanting to steal my wisdom. We can dream, can't we? uh, what else is in the news? I'm looking at trending. Oh, Star Wars. Did anyone want their Star Wars movies and TV shows to be more gay? Because that's what Disney thinks. They think you wanted gayer Star Wars. I wish Norm Macdonald were alive. He'd be like, yeah, they want me to watch a Star Wars film, but it's so damn gay. Yeah, it's like no one who was a fan of Star Wars was like, yeah, we need gay Star Wars. We need it more gay. But that's what they're doing. Apparently, I was watching stuff on it earlier today. Apparently, they did. What's it? These witches did a dance, and the Force made a baby. So, lesbian witches made it. No, you, Kathleen Kennedy, is a terrible idea. South Park. Yeah, South Park. You know, make it lame. Put a gay diverse chick in it. But and they hit her nail on the head. But the big thing about it is Harvey Weinstein's personal assistant is the one who directed. It's like, did we not learn? Did we not learn from Me Too? The person who protected Harvey Weinstein, that's who you're gonna put in charge of Star Wars. Are you kidding me? So that's where that sits right as of right now. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, so lesbian witches had a baby, and so that means Anakin Skywalker is no longer special. The prophecy was wrong because he was supposed to be a virgin birth. But now anybody, and it just totally ruins that character arc for one of the most important Star Wars characters ever, Darth Vader. The whole success of Star Wars from the 1977 film was that Darth Vader was this large, brooding, overpowered, evil bad guy. And now they're just like, oh yeah, that character arc, forget about it. Sorry, Conspiracy Kitty knocked down some of my papers earlier, and I didn't pick them up. So yeah, that's what they're doing with Star Wars. It's a freaking joke. You know, Disney, they're gonna make a lot of money next month off of Daredevil and Wolverine, but I hope they bank it, because they ain't gonna make any more money. I've seen the stuff about Blade. Stupid. They just lost a director. Captain America, that looks like it's just a complete and total piece of shit. Fantastic Four is about ready, and like, I looked, just the cast is like, ugh, it just looks horrible. So there isn't much. Oh, apparently they did the Thunderbolts. They've got a trailer. I have not looked at that yet. It's a sneak peek trailer, but I know that's gonna be just a piece of crap. It'll be, they're just taking the Eternals and doing the same stuff over, and it's like, that movie sucked. No one liked it. Like, people went, they gave it a shot, but you're just turning your fan base away. Madam Web was horrible. Yeah. I am looking forward to Venom. Hopefully, Disney hasn't learned the lesson. Disney has not learned the lesson. hopefully these other Sony and Paramount, these other ones are sitting back watching and saying, we don't want to lose their type of money. So hopefully they're paying attention and they're not gonna just push this woke crap, like, oh, let's change the gender of everything. Like, I don't know how many times people have to show you they don't like that. The consumers don't like that. And it's now getting into video games. The Suicide Squad video game had problems, and I really loved the Batman Rocksteady games, but when I heard what they were doing with Suicide Squad, I was like, I have no interest in playing that now. None whatsoever. They literally brought a group in just to make it more diverse. And it's like, when that's your goal, all you're going to get is diversity. You're not going to get good character development. You're not going to get a good story. Like, you're putting all that stuff on the wayside just to shoehorn in characters and change things around. People are not, they're not going to respond to it. They're just going to be like, okay, well, this sucks. I'm going to go on to the next thing. So hopefully the other studios are taking notice. And those that go back to traditional storytelling, will probably do way better than everyone else. I'm sorry, I'm really impressed with myself about the starting soon screen. I really enjoyed this with the fireworks and the falcon and the cat. I love this. I had such a smile on my face making this. So now I got to figure out what my next thing's gonna do. That falcon. Whenever I do the Blue Falcon Award on the show, I want that falcon to come in from, like, I want to do a thing where he jumps in off screen and does his caw. But all the falcon, like, that was a still image of a falcon. I want a video of him where he's just sitting there like that, but looking around, kind of like how the cat is. But all the ones I found with a green screen background was just them flying, and I don't want one flying. So I will be a little bit picky. So I'm doing stuff like that to improve the channel. I've got, we've got some things going behind the scenes that I think we're going to help a lot of people. When we get this joint letter, it's not just going to help the people in the letter, but we're asking Congress to make some changes to the VA that will really help people long term. Okay, I'll show you guys this meme. If I can, there we go. I'd rather be secretly modifying a bulldozer for a year and a half in Granby, Colorado. My other ride is an ATF agent's wife. That one's classic. Oh, this is saying that I lost. Saying that I dropped one of my streams. Where did X go? It's saying that X dropped off. Why did that go offline? Interesting. Very interesting. Let me see if I can turn